For years, Allied leaders and military planners had debated about when, where and how to land troops in Northern Europe. It was not until December 1943, when General Dwight D. Eisenhower was appointed Supreme Commander of the Allied Expeditionary Force, that preparations for the future operation, codenamed Overlord, intensified. American troops began arriving in Great Britain in record numbers in 1943. By the end of May 1944, there were more than 1.5 million US Army personnel in the United Kingdom to either participate in or support the cross-channel action. Plans called for the build-up to be handled mainly through Southampton. The marshalling area capacity in the vicinity of Southampton was 22,000 personnel and 3,200 vehicles per day. It was agreed that the loading facilities at Southampton would be divided equally each day between the British and United States build-up, with the understanding that the tactical situation on the continent would dictate an actual day-to-day allocation. Final loading plans, among the most complex features of the entire operation, were subject to change as late as May because of uncertainties as the number of ships and craft available. While these uncertainties must be expected in all major operations of this type, they impose a tremendous workload on planning staffs, which are required to specify operations in the detail required for an amphibious loading plan. The headquarters for the US Army, known as the 14th Major Port, was in the Art Gallery in Southampton, and there is a plaque above a doorway which reads, "Presented by the 14th Major Port US Army in acknowledgement of the generosity of the borough of Southampton, which during the mayoralty of Rex Stranger gratuitously provided this section of the Civic Centre as headquarters of the port." It was from offices established here that orders emanated directing the movement of the vast American armies through Southampton and other south coast ports between 6th of June 1944 and the end of hostilities in the Great War for the liberation of Europe. Southampton hosts one of the finest provincial collections of art in the country, and access to this gallery is free. 6 of the 9 marshalling areas were United States operated, 1 was operated by the British, and the remaining 2 were jointly operated. In order to provide maximum flexibility, it was planned that upon instructions from the Supreme Headquarters, the movement of American troops be accomplished through the British sector and vice versa.